New Preparatory 2, Year 2, by Cheryl Pelteret, published by and copyright Egyptian International Publishing Company Longman, 2016.
Objectives of Unit 1. By the end of the unit, learners will be able to read about schools around the world, listen to a tour of a school building, give locations of places in a building, use must, mustn't for giving instructions of school rules, discuss school rules in pairs and in groups, collect posters from internet search about school rules, write about school for a website and its school rules, create projects describing their school building rules and other different countries' school rules. What do we mean by where we learn? Of course, we mean school. What do you learn at school? Of course, Arabic, science, English, math, social studies, religion, paint art, PE, which is an abbreviation for physical education. Here we have a website for two students. The girl is from Egypt, her name is Salma. And we have a boy, his name is Hang. He is from China. Every one of them is talking about his and her school. Let's see what they are saying about their schools. I'll just give you 2 minutes to read silently the website for a girl and complete the sentences with the names of places in school. Of course, you know the names of all places, and we revised it previously with each other. Okay, I read, listen to me and follow me. I am Salma and I am from Egypt. Today I've got English, math, social studies, Arabic, science and music. We have our science lessons in the laboratory. We must be careful in it. It's next to the library and opposite the toilets. We mustn't talk to each other in the lessons, but we can talk at break in the... What is number 2? Of course, we can talk in the playground. Very good. After break, we have music. The music room is at the end of the corridor. Very good. It is on the first floor. So I walk up the stairs. You know the meaning of stairs? Right. Very good. Now let's move to Hang. I'll give you 2 minutes to read his school. Okay, listen to me and follow me. My name is Hang. I'm a student at sports school in China. You must be good at sports to go to this school. Today I've got English, math and science. The English? Yes, the English classroom is on the first floor. After lunch, we can go downstairs to the to get ready for PE. What do you think? Of course it's A. It's the changing room in which we change our clothes for the PE. Then I must practice karate for 5 hours in the gym. I like karate. I travel to school by bus. The bus can't go into the playground, so it stops just outside the school. Of course, it's gates. Very good. Now, let's move to the other slide. Tell me your opinions about these pictures. What can you see? What has got in your minds? Now, as you see here, we have here a student in his class. He is screaming, he is singing, he is eating. Do you think this is a good behavior to be done inside the classroom? Of course not. So, you mustn't higher your voice in the classroom. You mustn't eat your sandwiches or food inside the classroom. You see all the students? Are they paying attention to the teacher? Of course no. Here we have the second picture. You see the teacher? He is a very poor teacher. He doesn't know what to do with these students. They are talking to each other. They are not paying attention to the teacher. This is a bad behavior. So you must listen to your teacher. You mustn't talk to each other during the lesson. Oh no, here we have a student. She's writing on her desk. Do you think this is a good behavior? Of course not. So you mustn't write on your desk. You mustn't destroy the school properties or harm it. Now let's move to these pictures. I think it's a good picture. Yes, so you must be on time. You must go to your school early in the morning. You must listen to your teacher and pay attention to her. You must be helpful to your friends in the classroom during the lesson. You must raise your hand before talking to the teacher or answering the question. You must care about your school properties. Now let's move to lesson 3. As you see here, we have two diagrams. Diagram A is about Salma's school. It consists of room 1, 2, 3, 4, B, C, and we have here the gates of school and ground floor. The second diagram, as you see here, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, D, E, and first floor. So you're going to listen to a dialogue between Salma and a new student about her school. Listen carefully to answer these questions. Number 1, what is C room? Number 2, what is B room? Number 3, what is A room? Number 4, what are rooms D and E? Which number is their classroom? ready, steady, go.
Students' Book Unit 1, Lesson 3, Exercise 2. Listen again and number the locations in the order you hear them.
Hello, Salma. This is Amal. She's a new girl in our class. Can you show her where to go for her lessons?
Of course. I'll give you a tour of our school. Thank you. Let's start on the ground floor. This is the office, here at the bottom of the stairs on the right. The toilets are next to it. And that's the door to the playground at the end of the corridor. We go there at break. Now, let's go upstairs. Right. Here we are at the top of the stairs on the first floor. The room on the right is the library. That's where we read books and use the computers. And next to the library is the laboratory, where we have our science lessons.
Which classroom is ours?
It's opposite the laboratory. There are 3 classrooms there, and ours is number 6 in the middle. Now, let's go downstairs. Come and meet my friends. It's break.
We are in a biology lab. This is the skeleton. This is the outer limb.
Yes.
This is the skull, backbone, rib cage. Consists of 24 ribs.
Yes.
This is the hang bones.
And?
This is the lower limb. Where this are 4 limbs.
Thanks a lot for your effort, Nuran. Clap hands for her. As you see here, after having our tour around school, I'd like to discuss some school rules with you. When is the best time to pack your bag for school? At the night before school or in the morning? What is the best time to arrive at school? Before lessons start or when lessons start? What is the most polite way to ask a question in class? Is it to stand up and ask the question, or put your hand up? When is the best time to talk to your friends? When the teacher isn't talking, or when you are in the playground at break? What is the best thing to do when someone asks for an answer in an exam? Is it you must say no, or you must tell the teacher? I'll give you just 2 minutes to discuss with each other in pairs about these school rules. And after that, I will hear your answer. Okay, ready, steady, go. Okay, now let's listen to your answers. Can you tell me what are the more school rules or polite things to do at school? Here we have in exercise 3 a model answer. You mustn't run in the corridor. Discuss why these are important or helpful. So when you tell me the school rule, tell me why you state this school rule. Why do you think we need these rules? Do you think all rules are good? Why not? I'd like to hear your discussions about these school rules. Search for the internet about school rules. What do you like and don't like about these school rules? Try to communicate with other foreign students or Arab students to know their school rules, and try to compare between them and tell me what have you got at the end. Now let's move to workbook page 3. In exercise 2, complete the text about school with these words. As you see here, we have a table in which we have, or a box, we have the names of locations at school. We have here break, classrooms, corridor, first, gates, gym, laboratory, playground. Now you are going to fill in the spaces with these words individually, and let's listen to your answer. Let's move to exercise 3. As you see here, we have a question in which you are going to write about your school for a website. Describe the rooms and the places in the school. Say where they are. Say what you can, can't, or mustn't do in them. I'd like you also, as an extension activity, to prepare a project, whether on Sway site or on PowerPoint or Word, to write down the school rules of your school, the rooms in your school, and the comparison between your school in your country, Egypt, and the different countries around the world. If you would like to search for posters about school rules in the internet, it's very easy. You have Google or Bing websites to search for any posters. I hope you enjoy doing this project. Let's see some of projects you have done for school rules. Here we have emails from Nardine to her friend Dina, who is an Iranian student in Canada, and she asks her about her school rules. Thank you, Nardine, for your effort. Here we have a project Sway on Sway, which has been made by Hania Amgad. Thank you, Hania. She's talking about our school official language school, Kafrawi official language school, and she states some of school rules. You can see them by clicking on the link of each one. Also, we have some other projects that have been made by your other friends on PowerPoint, on Photo Story, and also on Word app of Office. Let's see by clicking on each link of them or the pictures recorded related to PowerPoint projects.
120 students in the stage. I'm responsible for this stage. It means I have to respect the the classes. I have to attend the classes with the other teachers to follow them, to see if they are adequate with the curriculums or not. I have to stick to the rules to keep the discipline in the stage. Okay. What else?
Do you like to ask Miss Amal any question?
Yes. What's the rule about what? We have so many rules. What's your name? Music. We have so many rules, Yusuf, for the class. You have to attend the class from the very beginning, from the first class till the end. You don't have to let the teacher explaining and play or talking to your friends. You have to keep discipline in the classroom. The teachers should stick to the timetable of the periods. They shouldn't miss the time. As a student, you have to bring your books, notebooks, and everything you need in the class.
Yes.
How many what? How many people? You mean teachers or students or both of them? Students? I said about 120.
Wow. Wow.
No, I'm talking about the secondary stage.
Secondary only.
Yes. Secondary stage, 120.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Amal, very much. Clap hands for her and the greet
Good luck,
here.
inshallah. Thank you.
I'd like you now to collect posters from the internet search using must and mustn't for instructions about school rules, and hang them on walls. After we have learned a lot about school rules inside our country, I'd like you to enter the link of survey site to answer some questions about local and universal school rules and tell me about your reflection and evaluation for this project, which is about our local and universal school rules. After answering the survey questions, I'd like you now to click on the link of the analysis of your answers to know to how much you have learned about this project and what are the points of strength and points of weakness that we have got from this projects or our opinions. Now write your opinions towards this comparison between our school rules in Egypt and different countries and about the project itself through commenting on the page of our school on Facebook page. Have a nice time.
A message from the Egyptian children to the whole world. علمونا في مدرستنا ازاي نحبها، نخاف عليها طول حياتنا ونحمي أرضها. فهمنا